Howdy everyone, it's me, Alex, and I'm bored. And tomorrow the 6-month early access period for Path of Exile 2 begins. And with that, we've been inundated with all the YouTube videos every single time that even a drop of new information comes out, with videos by Blue Hoodie Guy, Hat Guy, and the third guy, with daily updates from each of them. And while it may sound snarky, it's not. Look at those views. God damn. Look at them go. And it's not for no reason. There's a ton of information coming out right now. And honestly, I feel like it's more aimed for the hardcore Path of Exile fans, and they are fully torqued, already know their endgame builds, and are frothing at the mouth until they can play, until they go blind, or their family leaves them, or both. And then there's me, a filthy, disgusting, casual ARPG fan that plays for fun. Ugh, I know, right? And I don't even know what character I'm going to play as. And they just released all the Ascendancies. So each character gets 2 Ascendancies that will help with your endgame build. Or something like that. I don't know. Quick tip for noobs like myself. To ascend, you have to complete a trial. You have 1 of 2 trials you can do, with a 3rd one added later in the beta. You do that, and then you can start unlocking them. So it's like a separate bonus character tree that gives you kind of pretty awesome bonuses. So we're going to use that information that I don't really know and pick the character we're going to play tomorrow when this launches, and then we're going to play. Even though I never reached Ascension in the first one, I only finished the game once, and it was a little tough. But I did really like some of the core mechanics of the first game, even though it was very rough around the edges. Like, really rough. But I did pay attention to all the updates and just the care that Grinding Gear Games put into this game. And after watching that hour-long video about the new classes, the end game, I was in. I instantly went to Steam and bought a key. Like, that second. And I had no intention of playing this game. No intention until it launched. But that video flipped me immediately. And now we're going to pretend that I'm going to actually do what I'm supposed to do. And ascend and keep playing the game. So, let's take a look. But first, here are the 6 characters that are available. Let's flip the camera over. Also, this keeps happening, which is pretty fun. I'm trying to just go to the damn website, and it keeps giving me bad. Oh, I love it. 10 out of 10. All right, but it's okay. We're still on the website. Does this work? If I try to go home, or is the homepage just not working? All right, we're doing great. The game launches tomorrow. There's a lot of hype for it. People are excited, and I get it. We can look at the classes this way. I had a backup. So there's a sorceress, warrior, ranger, witch, mercenary, and monk. Half the characters that'll be at launch. They're going to add more during the early access period. I don't know. So if you don't know, this is the passive skill tree. It is monstrous. It is the same for every character, but you just start in a different spot. So at the bottom here, if you scroll, ranger, you start here with more stuff focused for your class. So you can spend your points and go in a different direction, get all the stuff, but it's usually not worth it. Pretend like I know anything. But there is 1,325 nodes. Yeah, it's kind of like the sphere grid from Final Fantasy X plus 500. Because there was like 870 or 60 or something like that. So, very intimidating. But also pretty exciting. You can do like fake builds on the website. You can practice. It's fine. And you can't respec the character. You can take some points away, but you can't do a full clean because the devs don't want it. So they'd rather have you build a character with that focus, which kind of makes sense. Not super appetizing information for a casual player. That's that, but let's go to what we're really here for. We're going to zoom in a lot so y'all can read too. Hey, look at that. Exposure. What does exposure do? If the site was working, it would tell you. Effect lowers the affected resistance at additional 20%. Okay. Grand skill elemental storm. Fire cold lightning storm at the target location for a duration based on the highest elemental damage type for the hit that triggered the storm. Oh, that's cool. Hits which do not deal elemental damage will not trigger the storm. Critical hit with spells. Oh. Okay, it's fun. The storm is more cooldown recovery. Okay. That's a big upgrade. So the way they do it is you could pretty much only go two ways. Ooh, this one is kind of one or the other. But I think you get 8 points? 8 to 10 points? I don't know. Still, not pretending I know anything, but it's okay. But you can't get everything. It's kind of, some are more worth it, but take more points, and all that stuff. All depends on your build. All damage from hits contributes to chill magnitude. Don't know what that is. 2 of your chills at the same time. Your chills can reduce action speed. Okay, so I guess chills is something you can do with ice. I mean, we're gonna pretend, realistically, I'm not playing a source. Well, that does sound cool. Chronomancer sounds fun. Because of a 32% chance to not consume a cooldown. Time snap. Maybe it's time resetting the cooldowns of your other skills. That's cool. Time freeze. A large wave that stops time for all affected enemies. Ooh. Duration is lower the more times enemies set time stop for them. Interesting. Actually, freezing time is kind of fucking cool. For a rift. After mentions of a recent past. Ooh. Recent past cast a spell to return to the old. Oh, okay. So it's like a weird teleporting, but with portals. Opening the location and resetting your life. Oh. Okay. That's cool. You reset your life mana energy shield to what you had when you casted it. Okay. That's pretty sick, actually. My 12 seconds gain 50% more cast speed. That means your presence are slowed. That's awesome. And you can recoup his life. Ooh. Over 4 seconds, so, okay. Yeah. That actually sounds sick. Okay, that kind of is tempting. And I'm not super into the warriors in these kind of games. 50% more armor from body armor. Okay. 100% chance for slam skills to use yourself to cause aftershocks. We love an aftershock. Every second slam skill you use yourself is ancestrally boosted. 20% more damage and area effect. Oh, area chest with 20 inventory slots. Oh, that's awesome. That's so dumb, but I love that. Aftershocks are AoE. Same damage as the initial impact is pretty awesome. 50% of small passive skills. Oh, that's all of these. That's all these little guys that you get. That's actually big. That's really crazy. Hits are crushing blows. Heavy stun on enemies that are primed for stun. Okay, primed for stun. Normal enemies are primed for stun when they have at least 40% heavy stun buildup. Okay, so they have a stun buildup mechanic in this. That's cool. Primed at 60% of buildup. Unique at 80. Okay. Heavy stun to enemies. Based on damage down. Different enemies have different heavy stun thresholds and durations, with very large monsters having high heavy stun threshold. Players cannot be heavy stun. Yeah, I don't do PvP, so it doesn't matter. Cannot act and are immobilized. Okay, damn. And 15% more maximum life, which is huge for a warrior build. Okay, that's actually pretty sick. Break armor, 10% of hit damage dealt. Breaking armor is cool for bosses. You break armor below 0. 2 below 0, okay. So negative? That's actually, negative armor is hilarious. They never do that shit. Case in Jade. Gain a stack of Jade every second. Consumes all stack of Jade to grant a buff. For duration, absorbs all damage from hits to a maximum based on the amount of Jade consumed. While encased, you cannot move or perform actions. Ooh, interesting. You can freeze in Jade. Very interesting. I'm curious to see how this works. Grants a skill. Ancestral spirits. Minion, okay. Each of your totems will summon an ancestral spirit minion to fight each one. That's cool. The totem that summon the minions dies. The ancestral spirit. Okay. The fact that it's each totem will summon a minion is pretty cool to get some nice support for you. 20% of damage from hits is taken for your nearest totem's life before you. Okay. Totem summoning minions and taking damage for you. That's pretty cool, actually. Gain 40% base chance to block from equipped shield instead of the shield's value. Oh, so it's just a flat 40% instead of whatever shields are. 35% block damage, block chance can block damage from all hits while shield is not raised. See, I saw in the video they have a mechanic where you raise the shield and in front of you absorbs the damage and you could still get hit like everywhere else. It looks really cool, actually. Instead of like in Diablo, all the characters have these giant shields and it's like, you might block, I guess. Corpses in your presence explode when you war cry. Dealing 25% of their life is physical. You know, war cry cooldowns. Interesting. Wow, these actually sound awesome. Like, what are we doing? The Ranger and the Mercenary are the two I'm looking at. 30% chance that you would gain freeze charges. You instead gain up to your maximum number of frenzy charges. That's cool. And shows your skills have 50% chance to be doubled. Oh, the benefits for... Okay, that's actually... No accuracy penalty in a distance. Projectile deal 20% more hits damage to targets the first 3.5 meters of their movement. Scaling down with distance. Interesting. Oh, okay. So then there's far shot, which is the opposite, essentially. Okay. So this point, yeah, literally point blank. Wow. I can read, I swear. Skills fire an additional projectile. That's cool. Diablo doesn't do shit like this. An actual additional projectile. Usually it's like plus 6% damage. You can apply additional mark. I don't know what that is, but we will one day. Gain tailwind on skill use. Lose all tailwind when hit. Oh, the stacking buff which grants 1% increased movement speed, skill speed. Evasion per stack in 10 seconds. Maximum 10. Okay. Alright. 3% less damage per tailwind. Ooh, that's pretty fucking nice. Okay, Deadeye is looking pretty fucking sick right now. More flask charges. Okay. Flasks are the healing instead of potions. For the people that don't know, which I'm sure everyone fucking knows. Flask effects are not proven. Reserve life is filled. Life last effect is not Q. I don't know what that means. And that's okay, because we're going to figure it out tomorrow. Most damaging poison enemies you kill spread to other enemies within. Okay, poison. We got a poison boy. Double number of poisons you can inflict on enemies, but less duration. Charges mana flask. Ooh, consume mana flask charges to throw. And deal damage, chaos, and then poison. From your mana flask, throw a bottle that explodes. Lightning attack, and then exposure. From mana flask, throw a bottle that explodes, dealing cold. And then fire, physical, bleeding. Oh, interesting. Damn, you can really buff whatever you're fucking running. Okay, that's cool. 5 passive skill points. That's these. 30% less movement speed penalty when using skills. Well, ooh, skills while moving is why I might want to play this character. Speed is unaffected by slows. Because you can actually shoot and strafe at the same time, which I absolutely fucking love. Okay, what am I? Blood Mage. Sanguinancy. Grant skill. Drinks the blood of your enemies to restore your life. While active, enemies you kill, chance to spawn life remnant, killing and critically hitting. Spawns 1/2, gives you life, which you can overflow. And I think it said you can double your max life, which is pretty crazy. And I love to see it. If someone's leech does life, that's cool. Curses have infinite duration. That is actually awesome. You curse some big boys, then you just focus on killing them. That's cool. 10% of damage is extra physical, elemental, and contributes to bleeding magnitude. 1% critical damage bonus per 40 life. Oh, how much life do you get in these games? That I don't remember. Base critical chance for spells is 15. Hit chance. Oh, that's actually fucking nice. 25% of life loss from hits is prevented. With lost over 4 seconds? Okay. There was some stuff in Diablo that did that shit. It was so helpful. Later on, get energy shields from equipped body armor, extra maximum life. Ooh, max life. Yeah, they're filling that max life. Interesting. Infernalist. Let's look at the picture and how wild this tree is. Okay, fabulous. 20% of cold damage taken as fire, lightning taken as fire, physical taken as chaos. Do you not? Interesting. Do you absorb fire? Do you resist fire? Or I guess it's easier to push one into the other if you stack it. 20% life. 1 to maximum mana per 6 life, 25% of life to maximum spirit per 20 max life. Max life, max energy. Okay, you're really flipping around your stats in this one. This is cool. Oh, this is the one that had the demon form. Shapeshift into a demon, vastly boosting the power of your spells. You gain demon flame every second you remain in demon form, causing your life to be lost at an ever-increasing rate. Oh, you automatically turn back into FF1. Huh. That's cool. Maximum 10 demon flame. Maximum mana is replaced by maximum infernal flame. I don't know what infernal flame is. It doesn't say it up here. It does not. So we'll have to figure that out later. Flame, blow infernal flame, damaging you allies. Chance and magnitude. Your allies present again 20%. Oh, fire damage. Okay. Summon a hellhound. Oh, takes damage. Hits from you. Okay. Can be knighted. Deal critical hits, taking 50% of your life. Energy shield that's fire damage per second. Very interesting. I'm gonna have to look into how that works a little more because I don't know shit. So we got the Witch Hunter for the Mercenary, which is probably what I'm gonna play. 20 passive skill points between weapons. What are weapon set points? I didn't pay that much attention. Culling Strike, Decimating. Culling, kill normal enemies if their life is at 30 or below. Magic enemies are inside guild at 20. Rare 10, you can ink at 5. These thresholds are checked before the damage is hit. Interesting. So every hit it would check, and if it hits there, just fucking kills them. Alright. Hits against full life enemies, remove 30% life before the damage. Ooh. Oh shit. That's a bonus 5 to 30% damage? And then the hit is applied? Oh, okay. Concentration. Enemies with less cooldown recovery rate to lower their concentration. Scaling down to 50% less cooldown recovery rate when concentration at 0. Enemies have maximum concentration equal to 40% of their maximum life. Break enemy concentration on hit equal to 100% of damage dealt. I don't even remember anything I just read. Enemies get 10% concentration every second they haven't lost concentration in the past 5 seconds. I'm not going to pretend to remember what I just read. You ever read a book and you're just like, I don't know what the fuck I just read? Because that happens to me all the time. Which is why I don't know how to read. Deal 30% more damage to enemies based on their missing concentration. Okay, that makes sense. Goddamn, if I just kept reading. Okay, so it reduces their concentration, and then you just absolutely wreck them up more. Grants go sorcery ward, 50% less armor and evasion. 10% chance enemies you kill explode, 100% of their maximum life. Oh shit, that's physical. Undead against demons. Okay. Alright. Oh wait, sorcery ward has to manage a protective barrier which takes elemental damage from hits for you until depleted. So it absorbs elemental damage. Barrier instantly recharges to its full value a short time after it stops taking damage or is fully depleted. That's pretty cool. 50% of increased effect sorcery ward. And recovers faster. Oh, that's a really cool little bonus shield. Okay, which hunter sounds fun as shit? We got this guy. What do we got? Gemling. So it's Gremling. I can't read, as I said. Crystalline. 10% quality of all skills. Interesting. +1 level to all skills. Oh, we're just pumping the skills up, aren't we? Are they on the opposite side? Yeah, they are. Okay, that makes sense. 30% less cost of skills. Skill gems have 30% more trivia requirements. 3 additional skill slots. 2 copies of the same support gem at different skills. Now you can put gems and link them to skills to give them bonus abilities, which is a really cool mechanic. And being able to, is it the same gem you can use in 2 different skills, or you can use the same type of gem? I don't know, we'll figure it out. +1 to maximum cold resistance per support gem, fire resistance, light resistance. Okay, interesting. We love resistances. True requirements of gems can be satisfied by your highest attribute. That's cool. So you don't need to pump everything to. Hair bonuses from intelligence, strength, and dexterity are doubled. Oh, so with those 2 combined, that's actually pretty nice. I'm liking the witch hunter though. The monk is one of my favorite D3 classes. Gain 1 spirit for every 6 energy shield. Gain 1 spirit for every 15 evasion. Body armor. Can't give spirit from equipment. Okay. Evasion ring also grants physical damage reduction. 40% evasion. Grants meditate. Channels to recharge energy shield. Can overcharge. Ooh, overcharge your energy shield to up to double. Channeling ends when you take damage or your energy shield is double its normal maximum. This skill cannot be used if your energy shield is already double its normal maximum, or have no maximum energy shield. Gain 10% of damage as cold damage. Extra cold damage. Freezing enemies. Create chilled ground. Ice Monk is interesting because they never did weird shit like that in Diablo. Gain 10% of damage as extra lightning damage. 25% shock games. Create shocked ground. Okay, so you can chill ground or shock the ground. Avatar. Gain Unbound Fury. Inflicting elemental ailments with hits on enemies once you reach the maximum Unbound Fury. Consume it, augmenting your elemental prowess. By what though? Meta skills gave 35% more energy. So skills on Facebook. Grant more energy. Critical hits ignore non-negative enemy monster elemental resistance. Non-negative enemy monster elemental resistance. Any positive elemental resistance in monsters. I don't know why that just confused me. My brain's not working. Grants elemental expression. Melee critical hit. Okay. Fire explosion. Bolt of lightning. Icy wave. Chance of explosion. Proportionate strength for bolt. Oh, interesting. Based on each stat. Interesting. These are actually sick. That guy is having fun. Mana leech is instant. Guessing it's not. Normally, you cannot recharge energy shield. Mana leech also recover energy shield. Okay. It's probably helpful with both of them. 10 to maximum chaos resistance. Chaos resistance is doubled. So the 23% chance to gain 25. 13% chance to gain 50. And 7% chance to gain 100. Weird, but kind of cool that it's such a big window of variables. Grant skill into the breach. Creates a breach around you, allowing you to see nearby flames of Chayula. You're considered to begin a breach while the skill is active. Collecting the flames, grant the following bonuses. Red flames leech 7% of your maximum life to you. I mean heal. Blue flames leech 7% of your maximum mana. Purple, stacking buff, 10% damage as chaos damage for 5 seconds. So it's either life, mana, chaos damage buff. Increase the effect and duration by double. That's cool. Remove all spirit. Base maximum darkness is 100. For each life or energy shield lost to damage, reserve 1 darkness instead of possible. Darkness reservation lasts for 10 seconds. These are like character changing mechanics. And that is fucking sick. Gain 1% of damage. I really hope I play this enough to get anywhere near this, because this is really cool. Damn. I think that's it. That's all of it. Yeah. I don't know. The Mercenary sounds fun. Culling and Decimating sounds just fucking hilarious. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, so it's Witch Hunter. I used a witch in the first one. That was my favorite character. But I'm not feeling it right now. After seeing how these played, Frenzy Charges, Additional Protection. Yeah, we're Ranger or Mercenary. I do not know. Do you know? Yeah, I'm excited. Is this loading now? Hey! This is what I was going to initially show y'all for the classes. Yeah. Cool. Wow. But yeah, I'm probably going to play the Mercenary. Let's be real. We're going to be the Mercenary. So I'll start one of those tomorrow. And hopefully everything works. And if it doesn't, oh well. We're going to play rock, paper, scissors. Alright? If you actually watched any of this, appreciate it. Thanks. I don't know why you would ever do that to yourself. Okay, so we're just going to do that. That'll be our first run. So if you want to watch a more non-knowing everything run, come join me tomorrow on Twitch. Alex's Board 7. I'll link it below. And if it doesn't work, like Diablo did when the expansion came out and the game came out, we're going to play rock, paper, scissors instead. So why not? I hope to see you there, and I just hope that the hat guy, the hoodie guy, and the third guy are all watching over me. And I hope the servers work. But either way, bye jerks. Board out.